All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Monday, November 13th. This video is brought to you by friends over at Thrive Fantasy, the player prop website where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. Mr. Tatum, 28.5 total points. If you choose over, you get 95 points. If you choose under, you get 105 points. You got RJ Barrett up on the screen if you choose. He's the over under 0.5 steals. If you choose over, you get 70 points. If you choose under, you get 130. You do get a deposit match up to 250 if you use my promo code DFS Chapel, or you can use the link that's in my description. Let's go with draft. Let's start with DraftKings like we always do. Like I said, it's a short slate. It's only 4 games. I'm trying to breeze through this real quick. Video's late as hell. We know. Okay. Boom. We're gonna start with DraftKings. We're gonna start with point guard. What the fuck is? I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. We're gonna start with point guard. Donovan, 9.3. Fire his ass up. Price came down a little bit, just where we like it. Damian Lillard, I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. We don't need him on this slate. I'm looking for Mr. Barnes at a bounce back spot. Mr. Barnes, Mr. Starter for the Eastern All Stars, is what he should be. His numbers have been astronomical from jump. 47, 55, 46, 44, 51, 46, 67, 55, and 26. Listen, this is what he is. His price came down too cheap. He could give you 67 on any given night, and he's only taking, 16, 15 shots some games. Look at the blocks. Look at the steals, the assists, the rebound. He does everything. This is an amazing fantasy player. Fire his ass up. De'Aaron Fox, if he's healthy. I've been seeing a trend this season where players that are coming off an injury don't make it through the game. They go from doubtful to questionable to probable, then they play, then they last, 1 quarter. We're not doing that shit. At the week we had last week, we can't fuck around with that type of bullshit. So De'Aaron Fox, when he's 100%, then I'll talk that. Personally, I'm going to stay away. Brunson is okay. Not the Brunson from last season, but he's okay. 8.2, a little bit spicy, but what you going to do? I'd rather play Garland $1,000 cheaper. Fire up Garland. Poole's been maybe the biggest letdown. I won't say he's a letdown. We knew what he was, but what a disaster. I think Washington want their money back because they definitely was sold a lemon. Drew Holiday, 6.9. You can always play him. He does a little bit of everything. He's not going to take 20 shots on this team, but he'll get you. He'll find a way to get you there. Schroeder's in play. Amazing spot against Washington. Toronto's going to feast on Washington. Washington might have the fastest pace in the league. Fire their asses up. Stop playing. What you really ideally want to do is probably try to game stack Toronto and Washington, but it's hard to play Poole. Maybe Kuzma, Avdia. We don't know what Tyus Jones is going to do. That's what you want to do mentally, but it's going to be hard because you can't depend on a lot of these guys from Washington. You feel me? And then, Siakam finally figured out how to play. So now we got Siakam back. Is that going to take away from Barnes? Absolutely. Be very careful. Very tricky. Speaking of the devil, Tyus Jones, 6K. He started off like a whirlwind, and now he's just a fucking baby lamb. I can't do it. Malik Monk, take a shot if there's no. You can take a shot either way. He gets a bump if there's no Fox. Quickly's been playing well this season. Been going under the radar. Using his value. Kobe White is fine. Campaign is a disaster. He's washed. I don't give one fuck what anyone says. He's washed. Got 2 games without Lillard. Did absolutely nothing. He's been washed though, to be honest with you. That's not no some fucking crazy something that's not no fucking crazy claim. He's been washed. Jaylen Brown 7.8, he's fine. New York has a very good defensive efficiency. Got to be careful with playing against New York when you're looking for fantasy points because they tend to slow them shit down. Another thing is too, these guys on Boston, they all do a lot of the same shit. They all shoot a lot of threes. They're all decent rebounders. Maybe Tatum's a little bit above average. They all do a little bit of the same shit. They take away from each other. That's why Jaylen Brown's only averaging 37 fantasy points. You got to be very careful when you're playing Jaylen Brown. Levine, he's been pedestrian at 7.8. Levert, he had a real good game. People might chase that shit because that's what people do. He had 2 good games, 42 and 43, and that's with everybody healthy. So I don't know. He's definitely going to be popular. OG, my man, what's going on with this guy? Finger laceration, he'll be back. Okay, OG's in play. This is the type of game you want to play OG in if he's healthy. Fast-paced game. You know, this is where OG shines. Herder's in play. Middleton is limited like right now. That's the word I'm going to use. Limited. Strus. Do we need Strus? Do we need Strus with everybody healthy? He's in play. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. He does a little bit of everything. He's absolutely in play. I haven't been playing him, but he's in play. The rest of these guys can't play. Malik Beasley's dog shit. The rest of these guys is. I seen somebody asking. All right, let me say this a different way. I seen somebody trying to play Kispert. Why the fuck would you want to play Corey Kispert? That's what I always talk about. Like, I always say, you build your winning lineups 30 minutes before lock. If you're trying to finalize a lineup hours before lock in NBA basketball, you already lost. You feel me? But hey, I'm here for those who want to listen. Hey, I'm not talking about you guys. You guys are pretty sharp. I'm just saying in general, with this community, there's a lot of know-it-alls. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm a nobody. Listen, Tatum, fire his ass up. DeRozan, pedestrian, still in play on this 4-game slate. RJ Barrett, I want to play him. I don't like the matchup, but he's in play. Avdia, if you want to stack Washington, he might be the guy to go to. More reliable than Jordan Poole. Josh Hart off the bench is an okay play. Harrison Barnes, usually he has like 1 or 2, 3 good weeks beginning of the season. This man had 1 good game and then folded it in. Yo, I don't understand. And then he starts too. Harrison Barnes should be in the G League. What the fuck are we talking about? The rest of these guys I can't really touch. You know, I can't do it. Koulibaly gets a little bit of run if something happens to Gafford, but you can't play like that. Giannis at 11.1. I mean, if there's no Lillard, you got to go back to him at 11.1. He's not overpriced. He's priced correctly. You're gonna get vintage. You're gonna get vintage Giannis if there's no Lillard on the court. But you know, your other star shouldn't be limiting you. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem Miami had when they started the Big Three. The first couple games, the first 10 games with D Wade and Braun, they were fucking getting in each other's way, and then they figured it out. So, you know, Lillard needs to find a way to fucking unlock Giannis because Giannis shouldn't be averaging no 50 fucking fantasy points. That's crazy. Embiid is averaging more. SGA is averaging more off the top of my head. Jokic, fucking Scotty Barnes is averaging more without even looking. Look, almost. Like, this shit's crazy. Like, no. All right, let's get into this power forward shit. Giannis, if there's no Lillard, Giannis is a good play either way, gets a bump with no Lillard. Kuzma's in play. Randall's so inefficient, but you might have to play him on a short slate. Mobley is very scary to play with Jarrett Allen healthy, but he still produces. Keegan Murray, you don't know which Keegan Murray you're going to get, but he's absolutely in play. Bobby Portis. Wow. I seen somebody bragging on Twitter that they got Bobby Portis for under 10%. Whoop de doo. Fucking Billy Bob. What the fuck are you talking about? Then Bobby Portis is no flex if Giannis and Brook Lopez is healthy and playing. What the fuck are you talking about? Like I said, a bunch of know-it-alls that don't know shit bragging about Bobby Portis. Shut the fuck up. Let's continue. Bobby Portis isn't play though, but he ain't nothing special. 5.4K. Get out them calculators. 5.4 times 6 is what? Exactly. That's a hard number to get with your bigs in. What the fuck we talking about? Al Horford is. Can he pay that off? I don't know. Actually no, but whatever. These guys down here, you really can't play. You really can't play. Listen, I don't, like I said, I respect my spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not putting in a player that's going to give me 20 fantasy points, because what the fuck are you winning? You know what I'm saying? All you're winning is an early bedtime. You're not winning shit. You feel me? Center, Sabonis, 10.1, a little bit too cheap. Tough matchup. Fires his ass up anyway. Vooch, you could take a shot, but you got 3 guys taking a lot of shots. You never know what's going to happen with Vooch. Jakob Poeltl, 6.1, pedestrian play. Mitchell Robinson might be a sneaky play at 5.8. Jared Allen still on the minutes limit, 5.7. You can always play him. Brook Lopez. I seen another guy fucking bragging about Brook Lopez on Twitter. See, I'm everywhere. I see everything. This fucking stochastic guy, I'm not going to say his name. He said Brook Lopez had one bad game and everybody forgets. Shut the fuck up. Brook Lopez is ass. Brook Lopez being ass. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't stand Twitter. I really try not to be on it. I can't stand that motherfucker. Brook Lopez is ass. Bobby Portis is ass. What the fuck are you talking about? Gafford can't stay on the fucking court. I'm sorry. I'm hungry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. I'm very hungry. I'm sorry. Who else? Who else? Who else? Can't. These guys are unplayable. See, I posted my lineup from last night on Twitter. Nothing but flames. You see what I'm saying? I take the same approach to every slate. Even if I have a bad night or somebody gets hurt or whatever, I don't win. I take the same approach every night. You know what I'm saying? I respect my spots. I put players in spots that have the ability to give me a lot of fantasy points. Like last night, you had to play AD at under 10K. Hachimura starting for Braun. Russell. I didn't have Russell in my DraftKings lineup. Reddish at 4.2 starting. You're going to have 30 plus minutes to do whatever the fuck he wants. Austin Reeves had in that second unit. Bam Adebayo. Bam with no point guard. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to put, it's like going to war, right? Look at it like that. We're going to war, right? And you want every spot covered with somebody that can handle their spot. That's how you got to look at it. You're the general, right? You're the general. Put everybody in a spot to produce. If you put everybody in a spot to produce and everybody can give you 30, 35 fantasy points bare minimum, and they have the ability to do that, you're going to win more often than not. But if you're trying to punt and play fucking Luke Cornett or fucking Precious Achua, or you're trying to play Nathan Knight or some dumb shit like that and win your lineups, you already lost. Game over. Because if your star doesn't give you any fantasy points, early night. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm just here to give you the jewels. You do what you want with them. Listen, we're about to go to FanDuel. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you need lineups for NFL, NHL, NBA, golf, fucking tennis, fucking clay shooting, duck hunting, fucking, I don't give a fuck, dart throwing, check out my Patreon link in the description. I can build you your own lineups, or I can send you my finalized optimal lineups. This shit is a 4-game slate, and I'm fucking prolonging this shit. I'm sorry. All right, FanDuel, let's get in and get out. Boom. We're going to start with point guard. We already know the player pool. Let's just see if any of these prices stand out. All right, Mitchell is fine. We're gonna watch. We're gonna. I'm personally gonna fade Fox. Lillard, if he's 100% healthy, I'll think about it. Brunson's okay. I like Garland's price. I like Schroeder's matchup. Derek White's okay. Jordan Poole should be 5,500 the way he's been playing. Tyus Jones, I'm scared to play. Malik Monk gets a boost with there's no Fox. Quickly's in play. Kobe White. And Caruso if he's healthy. Davion Mitchell if I'm desperate. Jaylen Brown's okay. Levine, his price looks cheap, but he's still underperforming. I like OG if he's 100% ready to go. Levert's in play at 6.3. Kevin Huerter's going to be very popular because of his price and what he did last time. Middleton is useless. Strus is in play, a little bit sneaky. Josh Hart if you're desperate. The rest of these guys are unplayable. Maybe DiVincenzo if you're very desperate, but you need somebody to be out to be playing a bench play like that, especially when Quickly takes a lot of shots. That's Quickly second unit. Don't forget that. Tatum 10.6, a little too cheap. Scotty Barnes, fire his ass up. Shit, if Siakam was still playing like fucking burnt toast, I would say Scotty Barnes would go for 60 today. I'll say Siakam has a good game, and Scotty Barnes goes for 50 today. He's still in play. DeRozan's okay. Kuzma's priced appropriately. Keegan Murray's very scary. RJ Barrett's in play. Avdi is fine. Harrison Barnes, I wouldn't play if he was 49 cents. Power forward. Giannis is fine. Sabonis is fine. Randall is fine. Porzingis is always a decent play. Mobley's in play. This is what's gonna happen with Siakam, and I'm about to be honest with y'all. I'm about to be cute and play Siakam on FanDuel with Barnes and watch Siakam go back to his old ways. Like I already know. Like last night, right? I played Zion on FanDuel, and I'm loving the rest of my lineup. And I'm saying to myself, this motherfucker Zion is gonna kill me. And who fucked up my lineup? Zion. You be knowing. You absolutely be knowing. Last two games. 49 and 35.9. You gotta give him a shot. You gotta give him a shot. But if Siakam doesn't go off, Barnes is gonna go for 70. Jared Allen is fine, even though he's on the minutes limit. Pay attention to that. Mr. Portis, if you're desperate. It's a 4-game slate. You can play Bobby Portis. He's a little pricey though. Remember, get them calculators out. 5.7 times 6. That's what you need from him. Hartenstein could be sneaky on a 4-game slate. Not gonna hold you. And at center, Vooch is fine. Mitchell Robinson is okay. Pirtle is fine. Gafford to me is unplayable. I'm sorry, just he can't stay on the court. Brook Lopez. Oh my God, Brook Lopez, the great Brook Lopez. Wow, those fucking stochastic boys just tell y'all anything. Fuck that. Brook Lopez is dog shit. If you want to play him on FanDuel, or maybe he could get you some blocks, I get that, but don't act like Brook Lopez is fucking Yao Ming. Sit the fuck down. I'm tired of these guys lying to y'all. Oh my God. But what else is going on here? Al Horford? No. Alex Len. Alex Len does get a little bit of run from Mike Brown on Sacramento, but you can't trust that. Exactly. 13 minutes, 9 minutes. You think that you're going to play him at 3.9K and he's going to play 13 minutes and give you 27 fantasy points? He might against Portland, yeah. You think that's going to happen? If you think that's going to happen, you can play Alex Len, but I suggest you be very careful. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you got one to burn, you could do that with Alex Len. Well, if you're playing one lineup and you play Alex Len, it's going to be an early night. Might as well turn on that Netflix because there ain't going to be no fucking NBA fantasy to fucking sweat anymore. It's gonna be an early night. You feel me? Okay. That's all I got for you. I'm about to go find something to eat. I appreciate you taking time to watch my late ass video. Make sure if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button, thumbs up button, all the buttons that you need to hit. Check out the Patreon link in the description if you need help with lineups, NFL, NHL, NBA, whatever it is. I got you. And that's that. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Happy Monday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.